One official stated the goal is to ensure that mentally ill individuals suffering from gender dysphoria are unable to obtain firearms while they are unstable and unwell. However, another DOJ official cautioned that such a policy could face significant legal challenges, as federal law requires a judge to declare someone mentally defective before stripping their Second Amendment rights. This proposal comes in the wake of the Minneapolis shooting, where a 23-year-old transgender woman, Robin Westman, allegedly killed 2 children and injured others. Some conservative voices have pointed to this and other incidents, like the 2023 Nashville school shooting, to argue that transgender individuals pose a unique risk. But is there evidence to support this claim, or is it a reaction to isolated events? Gender dysphoria is defined as the psychological distress some people feel when their gender identity doesn't align with their sex assigned at birth. It's listed in the DSM-5, but here's the key. Gender incongruence itself isn't a mental disorder. Only the significant distress associated with it is. Critics argue that labeling all transgender people as mentally ill oversimplifies a complex issue and ignores the fact that many transgender individuals live stable, healthy lives with proper support, such as gender-affirming care. In fact, studies show that transgender people are 4 times more likely to be victims of violence than perpetrators. The DOJ's focus on mental health also raises broader questions. Millions of Americans manage mental health conditions without posing a threat. Why single out transgender individuals? Legally, restricting gun ownership based on transgender identity is a tough sell. Federal law requires a judicial determination that an individual is mentally defective or has been committed to a mental institution before their Second Amendment rights can be revoked. Blanket bans based on a group's identity, without individual assessment, could violate constitutional protections, including the Second Amendment and equal protection under the law. The DOJ's own officials admit this proposal could face significant court challenges. Ethically, groups like GLAAD argue that this policy scapegoats a vulnerable population.